That's okay. Okay, that's a lot of subscriptions that you just gifted. So everyone, go thank the person whose name is on the screen right now, and thank you. Look who's out here re-upping their sub like some kind of hero. Hey, someone gifted subscriptions. Thank you for that. Hey, someone gifted subscriptions. Thank you for that. Praise! How are we at a level 7 hype train? Or a level, like, we're at, like, what the hell? What? All right. Okay, Sky, Mo, and Water Goddess with the gifted subs. Holy shit. Dangus. I'm sitting here, we're not even, like, on yet, and it's happening. We were deprived. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I deprived you of a Friday stream. Hello, everybody. My name is Endeavorance. It is Monday, May 6th, year 0. We're starting over. You've heard of BC and AD? Well, guess what? Now we've got TS after this stream. So it's year 0. Year 0 after this stream. What's up? I'm Jesus. How's it going? Speaking of Jesus, I didn't have a way to connect this to Jesus. I just wanted to show you the dog because it's a good flop. It's a very good flop right now, and it's very well deserved given how supportive the community is being. Yeah. All right. We've got things. We've got stuff. It is Monday. I've got tea. I have to hydrate. Water Goddess, this is for you. This tea, I can now talk about it because as I've made clear, this tea is now officially partnered tea. No, I'm not a Twitch partner, but I've partnered with a tea company. So yay, Many Worlds Tavern. Let's talk about that real quick. Hello, welcome to my stream. I'm shilling already. But it's because I'm talking about the tea that I'm drinking. This is their like just standard ass breakfast blend. It's like a relatively high caffeine tea, and I need caffeine right now, so that's what I decided to go with today. But it is delicious, and anybody who wants to grab themselves some tea, they also make coffee, can use coupon code DEV10 for 10% off. It's really good. It's really good stuff, honestly, and they're such cool people. They like donate to like inclusivity in tabletop gaming groups. Like they specifically donate to like queer gaming groups and like underrepresented people in gaming. Like it's rad. They also have like free D&D 5e material out there for people to use. They're just cool and fun people. So we like that. Water Goddess says, I miss being called a goddess every other day. Well, I live to serve. Mo with a gifted sub. I also saw earlier, someone, I think Shard was gifted a sub and rolled an 86 from a single die, which is incredible. So Dev hasn't practiced his promo, I see. Why would I ever? I don't want to practice shilling. I'll do it, I guess, but I'm not gonna practice. I don't want to be good at it. That's not a thing that I want to spend time being good at. What I do want to be good at is being an entertaining digital boy, which is what I'm doing here for you right now. So hello, everybody. I've got stuff to talk about. We've got dice to roll, digital dice, possibly real dice. We've got stat blocks to work on. We've got topics to cover. We've got a story involving a man booking it over a mile with some sog paneer. So let's go ahead and get started on all that. But first, let's say hello to everybody and catch up on some of this massive backlog of things I need to catch up on. Hello, Lunar Harpy. If you didn't already, go follow Lunar Harpy. Why would you want? What are you doing? Imagine not following Lunar Harpy on twitch.tv, the premier streaming platform by amazon.com. So yeah, it couldn't be me. Let's see who's here. Hello to Shard, Jordally Poopoo, Christoph Dan, Dr. Antis, Falcor75, Sky, Sylvie, Mo, Arrhythmia, King of the Sea, Water Goddess, Lunar Harpy, Tomato, and Crimson is here. Hello. Sog Paneer is indeed very excellent, says Mo. strong agree. I used to be the like Indian place near me. I used to exclusively get their. I was really boring for a long time. Got their butter chicken. Like butter, it's like not a great place. It is a serviceable place. It's good, but it's not like I have other places that I go to for good Indian food, but for quick takeout, wonderful. So I get their butter chicken, but I've switched to getting the sag paneer because paneer's fucking broken. Paneer's OP as hell. It's so good. Oh my god, it has no business being that good. I had fried at one of the good Indian places that I have around here, that I have around here. I own all of them. I got fried paneer recently, and oh, so good. Oh, the problem that I have is I eat too much food. Hello, Coffee Mom. Christoph Dan 187 says, hi and bye. I'll be back. Need to do dad chores. Is that chores as a dad or chores that dad has assigned to you? Because they could really go either way. Mo says, the best Indian food I ever had was in Seattle at this hole-in-the-wall family place. I miss it so much. I had a experience like that Christmas of like 2013 maybe, where I was with my family and we had landed I think in Florida, and we were en route to meet up with family for Christmas, but we were very hungry and it was literally Christmas Day, and we stopped at an Indian place for dinner, and it was like some of the best Indian food I've ever had. I have no idea what it is, where it was, and I don't even know what part of Florida it was in. I wasn't expecting good Indian food in Florida, but goddamn, it was great. It was really, really good. Jordally Poopa says, ooh, okay, well now I know what to order when I finally get brave enough to go to the one near me. I'm so excited to try, but I don't know how to order things at new places, because panic. So I would recommend, depending on, like, are you like new to Indian food in general or not? Because like the easy entryway is either butter chicken or chicken tikka masala, which are like relatively, depending on the restaurant, might be pretty similar to each other. And it's just like a creamy, delicious chicken goop that you then eat with the naan, and it's delicious. It's so good. If you, absolutely go seek out an Indian place and just go hard. Just go hard. Like literally, I've never had Indian, like any dish from an Indian place that I haven't been like, this is just some of the tastiest shit I've ever had. Also, don't freak out about the spice stuff. A lot of people will like talk up Indian food being the spiciest thing ever, and it's gonna kill you with one bite. Like, one, a decent Indian place is not gonna do that to a white person, and two, it's really not that bad to begin with. There are certain dishes that, yes, the spice can like crank up really high, but one, they ask you usually like, how spicy do you want it? And two, like, again, even if you say very spicy, they're gonna check the skin tone before they actually put it in. So level 7 got done. Nice. We ended on a level 8 hype train. Hey y'all, thank you so goddamn much. I know I say this every single time and it feels, I don't know how to make it not lose its genuineness, but thank you so much for the support, for the gifted subs. It really helps the community. It brings people in. It helps people skip ads. It gives people access to the emotes. It's just very, very lovely. Thank you so much. Commander says, now I need samosa. Yeah, get samosas too. The fried ball of flaky stuff, flaky pastry stuff with like potato and stuff. It's really so good. It's so good. All right, I'm sitting. I'm gonna sit. Hello, that stencil guy. Stuff does keep happening. However, the first thing I have on my topics list, which is a current events thing, is possibly good, but let's ride the roller coaster. I'm gonna sit. We're gonna put our hands, feet, ears, eyes, head, shoulders, knees, toes, and chicken tikka masala inside the vehicle at all times as we ride the roller coaster. Big stretch. Good form. Well done, Flynn. Well done. Big stretch. Got a couple of wags in there too. That's good. That's good. All right, keep the wags going. And the dog is on the floor. Good play-by-play. Good play-by-play. Okay. Robin says, stuck behind an ad, but there's dancing, so that's nice. Hey, I hope that you are done with the ads by the time that you're seeing this. I'm seeing you chatting now, so hopefully, yes. Hello. Sylvie says, I know I'm white, but if I order spice, do not give me white people spice. I have learned that the way to make that happen is to just, like, if you frequent the same establishment and they get to know you a little bit, they'll understand and they'll work with you. There's a Burmese restaurant near me. I've told this story before, I think, so I'll make it brief. But there's a Burmese restaurant near me, which, by the way, Burmese food is astonishing, but it can also get extraordinarily spicy. And we had, it was near a place I used to work at, and we had a tradition where whenever somebody joined the team that I was on, we would have them pick a place for everybody to go out and get lunch. And so this guy from Nigeria joins our team and picks this Burmese place because he had heard that it's a level of spice that is closer to what he had back home. And so we go to the restaurant and he orders the spiciest that they have, which is 2 ghost peppers mixed into your food. And this place grows their own ghost peppers because they can't buy them hot enough. So they have a garden on top of their restaurant where they grow their own ghost peppers so they can have adequately spicy ghost peppers. So they put 2 ghost peppers in this guy's food, they bring it out to him, and with his plate, they brought a tissue box. And he's eating this food and his face is just melting. He is just snot and tears and sweat, and he is going at the tissues and wiping his face, and he's eating, and he looks up to us and he goes, this is some of the best food I've ever had. And just like goes back down and just continues shoveling this food into his mouth. And we're all just like, dog, are you okay? Are you going to live? What the hell? Like when he originally ordered it at full spice, like the owner of the restaurant came out and was like, you don't want this. And the guy's like, no, I know what I'm about, son. Bring it. That place is very, very good. Let's see. What do we have planned for today? Hades, Palia. So we're gonna chat about some stuff. I'm going to release. I'm gonna show, at least show, if not also post somewhere, the Lumen stat blocks, which we got as a stream goal from last time. Probably playing Hades later. I think Hades later, probably. Robin says, did I miss spicy talk or talking about actual spices? Talking about actual spices. Falcor says, have you seen what Sony has said about the Helldivers backlash? I did. I covered it in today's episode of Stuff Keeps Happening up on my YouTube. Does that have my YouTube in it? It does not. Well, fuck it. I thought I had my YouTube linked in there. Yes, I covered it in today's Stuff Keeps Happening. That really quickly, for those who are not aware, Helldivers on Steam was going to have an update that required you to link a Sony account, despite being on Steam and everybody already playing it without a Sony account. And people were like, hey, triple what the fuck? And they left like 200,000 negative reviews or some shit on Steam in like a day. And Sony was like, hey, psych, we're not going to do that, actually. We didn't mean it. Oops. Mo says, thank you for posting that moth, Dev. Oh, yeah. I shared a moth to my patrons. It was a cool moth that was on the cabin that I was at, which I'll talk about momentarily. Just catching up on chat. Water Goddess says, I'm getting married tomorrow, by the way. Well, fuck. Okay, congratulations on the congratulations. Are you really? Congratulations. That's what? It's cool just marrying my best friend. You know how it is. Just my best friend. Just, just having, amazing. Oh my God. That's awesome. Congratulations. Brian says, I married my best friend going on almost 20 years now. I hope you have a long, happy marriage, Water Goddess. That's lovely. And also congratulations on 20 years. Impressive. Coffee Mom says Hades 2. Unfortunately, it's not out yet. The tech demo is out, but no. Sky says, I got to marry my best friend, so I would definitely recommend it. Everyone go marry your best friend. Just fucking do it. Just go. Just do it. What are you doing? Hey, Flynn, you want to get married? He's like, what? No, don't touch me. Okay, apparently not. Rip. Hype. Solier2 says, actually, EA just went live this afternoon. EA? What, I'm really confused. It's in EA on Steam. Oh, early access. Okay. Oh, wait. So Hades 2 early access is now available on Steam? I'm assuming it's still just the tech demo, though. Question mark? Also, Sky, thanks for gifting a sub to Robin. And Robin, congrats. We'll take a look. Okay. I want to talk about a thing, though, because it's maybe important? Unclear? But I'm going to go ahead and just need to take that and paste that there, and then get rid of that because that's busted, and then press this button. Nope. Press this button, that button, and then this button, and haha! So this is the thing I wanted to talk about because it seems important. Because of these words. I'll read these words now. These words say, Israel-Gaza live updates. Hamas says it has agreed to a ceasefire proposal. So, I don't know what this means now. But apparently, there is renewed negotiations. And as Israel is currently planning to invade Rafah, which is like the functional equivalent of whatever the worst thing that a human being can do is. And Hamas is like, hey, maybe don't, I guess. And they're agreeing to a ceasefire. Unclear. It's just like senior officials saying we did the thing. There hasn't been, to my knowledge, it will take some time before Israel officially responds. So like Israel hasn't responded. Nothing has happened yet, but there is currently, like, you're probably going to see a huge flurry of people talking about this as if it's done because people have complete lack of media literacy on the internet. So this is a thing that happened. I don't think it's necessarily means we're done, but it's worth being aware of. I will say, I just posted a TikTok, the TikTok clip from Today's Stuff Keeps Happening that covers the Gaza updates, and I've talked about this a little bit in the past, but people just like, I don't understand. I don't understand how completely unobservant some people are. In that video, the first thing I say is that the current peace talks fell through. But I had seen that article right before I posted this thing. So I edited the video and I added an overlay text in like big black box with white letters that says, note, I just saw a thing saying that Hamas has potentially accepted a ceasefire. That happened right before I posted this. We'll see where it goes. And I like overlaid that over the video as I'm saying that the peace talks are going through. And I still got a comment saying someone being like, oh, those peace talks didn't fall through. I just saw a thing that Hamas accepted the peace talks, or that the ceasefire was accepted by Hamas. And it's like, I literally just said, like, I said that in the video. It was just in text. And did you just, do people's eyes just completely glaze over when they see anything? I don't understand. I'm a little irritated recently at comments where it's just like, I don't understand how we got here. Like the comment of like, I can't, a person recently said that I haven't called it a genocide, which is not true. Or just like people commenting things that are just like, how do you breathe in the morning? Sounds like rebellion propaganda to me. It does. It really does. Yeah, it's strange. Yeah, and I shouldn't care. And like, I mostly don't. I can hydrate. I shouldn't care, and I mostly don't. The issue is that I get all these notifications like in my inbox. So I read them because I want to find notifications that I want to reply. I want to find comments that I want to reply to and whatnot. And a lot of the comments that I get that annoy me aren't angry. They're not aggressive. I can totally ignore insults and aggression. That doesn't affect me in the slightest. The stuff that gets to me is the stupidity, the like complete lack of awareness and like assumptions that don't make sense. That it's like, why do I have to, why do I need to protect myself against this kind of comment proactively when it has nothing to do with anything? For example, like I'll post a video about the genocide in Gaza and someone's like, well, why aren't you talking about this other genocide? And I'm like, do you go to your English professor's class and ask why they're not talking about mathematics? That's also a school subject? Like, what? It's very, very frustrating. And I wish that I could have some kind of comment moderators. Like, there's no notion of like appointing moderators on TikTok. That'd be amazing, but there's not really an option for that. So anyway, that's just me complaining for the day. That's all the complaining I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop right there. So there's that. Hello, Jamie says, I just got here. What happened? I'm just complaining about silly comments on silly platforms that don't mean anything. Liza, hello. Says, hello. How's everyone doing? You're all looking very pretty today. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Content creator problems. It's weird. It's so weird. Obviously I want comments. Like they obviously like engagement is good. There's something in my brain that can't ignore the complete clueless comments. Again, my eyes glaze over at hate. It's the completely clueless ones. The ones that ask me to define a word, where it's like, you could just search, you could just use a dictionary, you could just search. Like, your phone literally has a built-in dictionary. You have the entirety of humanity's knowledge at your fingertips, and you're asking me to tell you what this word means. Like, that's the stuff that gets to me. That's the stuff that annoys me, is like, it annoys me because it's like, it's a slap in the face of like what I'm trying to do, which is like help people have a healthier association with the internet and media. And it seems like there's a large contingent of people who essentially just like lack the facilities to be able to do that. And I'm not sure if that's true or if that's just me being mean. But I'm trying to not be mean. Google is free. Indeed. Indeed. And also, Google kind of blows, unfortunately, now. Although they're working on it. Apparently, like, the people at Google who work on search and ads have been sounding the alarm of like, hey, y'all, we are seeing a downwards trend in ad revenue and shit because our search results are such hot garbo. And like a tiny little downtick in Google is like hundreds of millions of dollars. To be fair, Google gives different results on how and where you search. Yes, except for definitions. Like, if you just say define blah, you're gonna get the same result every time. DuckDuckGo is also free. DuckDuckGo is a very okay search engine. And if you wanted to try not using Google, I would generally recommend DuckDuckGo. I would also recommend Ecosia, which is another free engine that I think even uses Google's results, but they use their ad revenue to plant trees, which is cool. That is Ecosia. Let me share that. Let's see. Okay. Talk about the ceasefire. That's good. Robin says, hey, possible topic for the topic list. Met Gala is today. Who's looking forward to all the weird ass shit people are gonna wear? To which Liza says, I love seeing all the ridiculous things that people put on their bodies in the name of fashion. I should put on more things in the name of fashion. Jamie says, I'm on Linux, so I'm legally required to use Firefox. No, you're legally required to use like WaterFox, which is what I use for my stream browser. Which, by the way, WaterFox is good again. Met Gala makes me think of the Hunger Games. Met Gala makes me really, it's a strange, I don't like it. I don't like the name. It doesn't sound correct. Met Gala. It's like missing a word, right? Like it's missing like, either Met should be plural, like Met's Gala or something. I don't know. Met Gala, when'd you meet her? Hey! Hey! Sylvia says, hey, Land Neptune, how are you? I saw you say this earlier, or make this reference earlier, and I thought you were just referring to me as Land Neptune insofar as, like, I have a trident back there, a tiny little one, and I want to get the bigger one soon, but then you had to make it about the SpongeBob thing, which I have not seen that movie. So, like, I know the reference because literally everyone ever says it all the time, but I still haven't seen the movie, so it's just completely lost on me. I should probably just see the movie, huh? That would maybe go towards fixing the problem that I have of having not seen it. Now we're just talking about what Met stands for. MMA Gala is better. Now I would go to an MMA Gala. Yo, goddamn. It's just a brawl. It's just a everybody meets up in the Hyatt ballroom and just beats the shit out of each other. Y'all want to do that? Hey, okay, raise your hand if y'all want to start a fight club with me. Yeah? Cage match of high fashion? That's the WWE? Nah. It's a battle royale type situation, or what? Is it a battle royale type situation or 1v1? It's battle royale. Battle royale for sure. For sure. Catwalk off. So, what's my next topic of discussion here? We've got a topic, which is that I was recently on a trip. I recently went on a bit of a getaway, a little jaunt, if you will. I went out to a cabin lodge place thing out in the mountains. I stared at a tree for a couple days. It wasn't that rough in it. It was it's like a local, like, I don't want to call it, I guess it's glamping. It's just like a lodge with a bunch of rentable cabins and yurts and whatnot. But place is very cool and is really the like type of thing that I could absolutely see myself doing in like the second half of my life, maybe. Like, I would love to just purchase a chunk of forested land and maintain most of it, but then also blaze trails in it and just open it up as like a pseudo park, which is what this place more or less is. They have a bunch of cabins, but then they also have like 10 different trails that just kind of crisscross and go all around their property and connect into like state parks and whatnot. So you can just go walk around and go hike and whatnot. So I did just that. Went around, did some hiking. I sat by a creek for a while, like a river creek kind of thing. There was a fish. It was nice. I liked the fish. The fish was the fish. Then it left me, which was kind of sad. But then it came back, which was great. And I was like, hey, fish, I thought you left me, but you're still here. And that makes me happy. So that's good. The last time that I went to go do a trip like this, I had talked about it on stream months ago. The last time I went on a trip like this, I got there and got a hole in my tire. And I had like, driven however long to get there. Tire just starts very slowly deflating. And my car is like, hey, bro, you got some low PSI. Your PSI needs a look. And so I took a look at the wheel, and I heard a hiss or two, and made the horrible mistake of using that like tire sealant stuff from the inside. Okay, here's a tip. If you ever have a pinhole leak in your tire, there's stuff you can get that it's like a spray paint can, but you hook it up to the air pressure nozzle and you like shake it and spray, and it sprays sealant inside the tire to seal it up. Wonderful, right? It destroys your tire irreparably. You will need new tires if you do that. It's just a given. And so I did that. It didn't really work. I ended up having to drive home and like stop at every gas station on the way home to refill that tire, because it was like a 2.5 or 3 hour drive. I wasn't about to do that on a donut. So it was holding enough pressure that I could make it from gas station to gas station. Did that, got home, got it to the dealership, had to buy a new set of tires. Thankfully, this time I went to the cabins and didn't have trouble. The car maintained itself. So that's very wonderful. Dota mentioned? Wait, what are we doing with Dota? I am Kunkka. What can I say? Yeah, go get a cabin.
Peace
and stay there.
For an elder is among us.
120 from Ash. Hello, Ash. And thank you. Robin says, you can get an air compressor. They're pretty cheap to keep in your car. I love mine, which is the most boring adult thing I could possibly say. Yeah, I did stop at a gas station that had like one of those portable air compressors, and I was like, I should really get one of these. But I don't know. I don't drive that much. I pretty much exclusively drive on trips to go hiking, and otherwise like 10 minutes. I don't know. On the topic of cars and car trouble, though. Last night, this is the Indian food story. Last night, my God, this poor. Okay. Last night, I ordered some food, and I was a lazy bones. I was a lazy bones, and I ordered food from the Indian place that's nearby. It's just a little over a mile away. And I ordered delivery because I'm a lazy bones. I did not have the energy. So I figured it'd be a really quick, they just go pick it up. Someone's going to like drive a mile. I'll give them a good tip. I wanted, I was excited that whoever picked this up was going to have the easiest tip that they've ever gotten. And I was confounded because I'm looking at the delivery screen, like the GPS tracking of my delivery, and it's got like the little car on the map. Again, this place is about a mile from my house. It's like 3 turns. of just like going into my neighborhood and turning to my street. I'm watching this guy not move for like 20 minutes on the map, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And so I use the contact courier option, and I'm like, hey, is there like traffic trouble, or is there like, are you stuck in some way? I didn't hear anything back. He then starts moving so slowly, like incredibly slowly, and I'm like, what the hell is happening here? Like the little car icon is just like inching along, just bit by bit, a tiny little bit, ever so slightly and ever so slowly, making its way towards my house. And then he turns onto my street, walking. This man was walking my food from the restaurant to my house. That's not what he intended to do, but it's what he had to, because he picked up the food from the restaurant, and as he was walking back to his car from the restaurant, which he had, like, the car was on and idling, he walks back to his car and hears like a pop or something, and his steering wheel is not working anymore. And he's like, what the fuck? So at this point, he has already picked up the food. He can't like reject the order. If this happened before he picked up the food, he could have said, I'm rejecting the order, somebody else come get this. But he had already picked up the food, and his car is broken now, just in front of the restaurant. And so he calls a tow company, like an auto repair, towing service, and is like, well, while they're making their way here, I guess I'll walk this to the guy's place. So yeah, he walked all the way to my house from the restaurant with the food, shows up, and I'm like, oh no, this is like the worst thing. He hands me my food and he goes, have a good day, and turns around to start walking back. And I'm like, dude, there's no way. Like, no, stop it. Get in my car. So I drove my Uber Eats driver back to his car that was broken down, because I'm like, you just walked here with my food. I'm not about to have you turn around and walk all the way back. You're in the middle of trying to work and your car broke down. And instead of like if he had seen, if he had just messaged me, my car broke down, I would have been like, no problem, I can come get it. He didn't message me back. I guess he was like too busy literally walking. So yeah, I was like, there's no way. I would not be able to just go eat this food knowing that you're walking back. So I threw him in the car. We drove back. We were just speculating on like what the hell happened to his car. He was such a kind dude. He gave me a fist bump on the way out, dropped him off, and came home. I can't imagine though, like, I try to be the easiest delivery target possible. Like when someone's coming to deliver my food, I'll like come out of my house and like stand out on the sidewalk and like hold my phone up or something, especially if it's at night, so that they can see and they don't have to try to like squint for house numbers or anything. Like, I want my food and you're trying to deliver it and I know that it's obnoxious. I'm going to do what I can to make this easier for both of us. And like, that's my goal whenever I can. But very frequently when I interact with delivery people, they're like surprised, or it feels as though they're expecting much more coldness. And I am assuming that this guy was probably freaking out the whole time, hoping he wasn't about to get an earful from some Karen or whatever. But just be nice to people. I don't know. Props to that delivery person, 10 stars for them. Absolutely. Like, I was sitting there really confused, not knowing what was going on, like wondering if I should retract my tip or whatever. But no, I should have like doubled my tip. This is a very wholesome story. Thank you. Crimson says he was a stubborn boy, wasn't he? I think we're just of some same brain shit, because I would have done the exact same thing. If I had picked up an order and my car broke down and I was like, well, now I'm stuck in needing to complete this. The only option is for me to walk. Like, I would freak out. I would be so terrified of not doing the right thing. I would, yeah, absolutely would walk as well. Low work ethic. It's not even a work ethic thing. It's a my brain would catch fire thing. It's I'm freaking out. Yeah, it's what Liza said. Have task, must do task. that's basically it. Is like, if my brain got onto that concept, I would have to follow it through. Ash says, if I could tip physically when I order DoorDash, I would. That's actually a good point. I do wonder if the tips actually make their way to people. Sky says I would have given them a cash tip along with that already done in the app. I don't know if I have cash. Hey, Flynn, do you have any cash? Flynn doesn't have any cash. King of the Sea says, my immediate thought was that he was munching on your food. I'm glad it wasn't that. I was concerned too when he was just like chilling out front of the restaurant. I was like, is he just like eating my food? Like, what is going on? I have no idea. It is what it is. But poor dude, poor freaking dude. I feel bad. I feel bad that happened to him. Car trouble sucks. This is why I don't like relying on cars. Ash says, also, nearly a mile isn't that much of a walk, so IMO is, or isn't that much of a walk, so IMO is not that bad of a walk. Yeah, a mile is not so bad. That's like 20 minutes, but what sucks is that he took the delivery thinking it was going to be a very quick thing, and then ended up having to walk a mile in the middle of his day both ways. There's just a lot of hills around here too. Anyway. Falcor says, this is why the US in general needs better public transport. That'd be nice. Felling says, this shit like this is why I follow and trust you. Thank you, Fellwing. Hope you're doing well. Okay. The next thing that I want to do. Is this even right? Yes. Okay, let's talk about some D&D stuff. Yeah, y'all wanted to talk about. You want to talk about some D&D stuff? I can show you and walk through the Lumen stat blocks, which are the custom creatures that I made for a campaign that are kind of like light zombies. I talked about them on the Atlas Loom a while back, and we recently got a stream goal complete to release that stat block. So I'll go and do that. Hello, Cryptid. Hello, Cryptid. If he keeps requesting piss vibes when he leaves for pee breaks, do you think we can condition him to have to pee when we invoke piss vibes? Sort of like a Pavlov's boy, more or less. It's like a... All right. Obsidian. I need obsidian for this. New vault. Create vault. Lumen. Where do I want to put it with the rest of them? I'm going to show you some obsidian fun stuff, and then also the stat block once I can get it going. Source visibility, obsidian. Okay. Nope. Yes. And then boop de boop de boop de boop de boop de boop de boop. Okay. So here is the thing. Here's what's going on. Here's why I'm in Obsidian. So Obsidian has a pretty neat plugin made by the community. Turn on community plugins. So I've just created a new Obsidian vault. If you are not familiar, how dare you? But Obsidian is just a fancy note-taking app. And they've got a whole bunch of like plugins and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a new community plugin. Wait, turn on plugins, browse. Stat blocks, fantasy stat blocks. So you can just go ahead and install that, enable, and now I'm going to copy and paste some stuff. Boop. And boom, we've got stat blocks. Hey. So yeah, it's an Obsidian plugin that can generate D&D style stat blocks with like everything. And it's pretty sick. And it's just like, it uses just YAML in the back, or to like, you know, define all this stuff, and then renders like a stat block. So let's talk about this. Lumen. This is a like species slash faction slash monster type that I used pretty heavily in a campaign arc. Where is appearance? Bump up the font size. So I used this pretty heavily in a campaign arc that was... Oh, I can hydrate. That was all about... Essentially, another dimension got a hole ripped into it, and these creatures started to spill out of it. But granted, these creatures shouldn't have... These creatures were former people that shouldn't have been in that other dimension to begin with. So a lumen, I essentially started with the idea of a zombie, but didn't want it to be undead or anything like that. What a lumen is a husk, a shell of a former mortal being whose soul has been removed. So in the fiction that sort of surrounds these creatures, the way that life works is there's life force and souls. And when a body with a life force and a soul, or like has, you know, life and soul, the soul consumes the life over time until you run out of life and pass on. If the soul is removed, the life is unbridled, it is untempered, and it just emits. And so lumen are soulless husks of life rather than the undead. So what that means is they are a bunch of creatures that take the shape of their former mortal form, but they just emit light, kind of like a... There's a lot of creatures that do that. They just emit light, they kind of like zip around a bit, and they communicate using a language that sounds like church bells, which is my favorite part of them, because it means that you can just have your players hearing like church bells off in the distance, and that terrifies them. So let's see here. Lumen are a faction or race of creatures whose souls have been removed from them, creating a husk of life force that is not being consumed by the soul. Because of this, Lumen live forever unless physically killed. Lumen can communicate with other Lumen through a rudimentary language that sounds like distant ringing church bells. Their physical appearance is that of whatever creature they once were, though emanating a bright light from their skin. Physically touching a Lumen causes a burning sensation due to the intensity of the radiant light. Lumen can use simple weapons and possess a few basic spellcasting abilities, mostly in service to closing distance between them and a mortal, with the intention of removing the mortal's soul, converting them into a Lumen. So that is what they're trying to do. They're not trying to eat your brain. They are trying to grapple you, reach into your body, and rip out your soul, which will also turn you into a Lumen. So what they're trying to do is get right up in your face, grapple, and convert you to a Lumen. And that's what these creatures, that is how you run them as the DM. There's also a notion of reclamation. So every Lumen has an innate ability called reclamation, which triggers upon death. After a few seconds or one turn in combat, after a Lumen is slain, a massive column of radiant light engulfs a 10-foot radius around their corpse. The cylinder spans out from the ground infinitely into the sky before fizzling out, producing a loud, low buzzing sound. Any creature caught in the column of light must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 10d8 radiant damage, or half as much on a save. And so they are constantly trying to get up in your face. They want to grapple you. And when you kill them, you have to run from their body because they detonate in a column of radiant light that will ruin you. So they are always trying to be up in your face. They're basically forcing the players, like whenever they are targeting players, they are forcing the players to run or attack and get out. Like it's not safe to use all of your movements to get to a Lumen and then kill them. You need to have an escape plan too. They are terrifying in a swarm.
Starling,
It changes from like,
for an
oh,
elder.
a whole horde of zombies is coming towards us. Just fireball them and be done with it. Like it's, oh, they're like bip bopping and zoop zopping around, and they are like closing distance constantly. And if you kill any of them, that is essentially creating a bomb. Oof. Cryptid says 10-foot radius, so 2 blocks away on each side. Yes. Cryptid says this sounds like the setup for a killer rave, literally. J Potato says, as a DM, I love this. Player side, I'm terrified. Milo! Hello! You made it! 12 months! We've gotten to a year. Hello chat, long time no see. How is it going? Damn, we've got an auto roller now? We do. We have an auto roller. And I'm gonna have some updates on that maybe Wednesday. We'll see. I might be... Don't worry about it. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Aradia says, I know what I'm using for my next one-shot. Hell yeah. They're a really great drop-in mob for whatever. And like, what's really fun is all you have to do is come up with like, how was the first lumen created? And in my world, it was a like demigod-like being who made an example out of a human or out of a mortal. Like they were like, you knew this was wrong and you did it anyway. I'm gonna take your soul now. And so they like ripped their soul out of this thing and created the first lumen, and that was, you know, Patient Zero, who has since caused a massive spread. So it is entirely up to you how the first lumen was created. You just need a reason that a given creature had its soul forcibly ripped from it by probably a being of higher power. But that is entirely up to you. So let's talk about the different types of lumen mobs. Oh no, wait, hold on. Milo says, not great, I got let go from my dream job. I'm so sorry to hear that. What? You like just started. Company is downsizing and half my team got cut. Good Lord. Oh God, I'm so fucking sick of these layoffs. Milo, I'm very, very sorry. Hopefully I can cheer you up a little bit with some stat blocks. If that's good, here, I know it can help. I know it can help. Hold on. Does this help? Just help it. Father, help! I bet if I squeeze him, he would like it a lot. Father, help! Like this? No? I hope that helped at all. Stat blocks and good vibes and a kickin' community. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Speaking of which, let's stat block. So, let's talk about the different types of mobs that I'm including here, and I would thoroughly encourage you to go as buck wild as you would like with making your own versions of these. I did do a Lumen Dragon once. That was pretty fun, and that was terrifying. Oh, give the boy a treat. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll look at the stat blocks. Okay. from Milo. Chompy. Hey, Chompy. Chompy boy. Okay. Mobs. So the basic infantry mob is the Lumen Walker. This is just your like dude, just sort of an unarmed dude with no arms. Lumen Walkers are the basic Lumen infantry. They are basically zombies and will walk towards a target until they can swipe, grapple, and extract the soul. So these guys have, I know it's a little small still. Don't think I can bump it up too much more, but these guys are, all Lumen are immune to Radiant and vulnerable to Necrotic. And the language that they use is called Lumen Bell. So that makes me happy. I posted what I think lumens look like in stream chat on Discord, says Robin. Let's see. Does this work with my thing? Let's Oh, all right. Well, oh God. Copy link. Okay, that appears to have not worked. Oh well. I was hoping I could show it on my thing, but I couldn't. Anyway, funny Simpsons meme. It's very good. Let's talk about this stuff now. I want to talk about the mobs now. So they speak Lumen Bell. They are immune to Radiant. They are vulnerable to Necrotic. Lumens are healed by Radiant damage instead of hurt. So they are made of pure life essence. If you hit them with Radiant damage, you're just going to heal them. They're just going to get happy. They also have the Reclamation thing. Otherwise, they can just attack. They can just take a swipe. And then there are multiple different tiers of this soul extraction action that all Lumen have. So usable only on grappled targets. The Lumen will attempt to grapple damage targets within range. Grappled targets must make a DC 13 con save or suffer 3d10 radiant damage or half as much on save. If this damage takes the target to 0 HP, their soul is removed from their body, converting them into a Lumen, effectively killing the character unless the soul is retrieved. So they close the gap, they swipe at you, they grapple, and then they attempt to just claw at you until they're able to punch through and rip out your soul. Which is why probably most women choose the bear, I think. We then got a Lumen Skirmisher, which is sort of your like one step up from the Walker. So this is gonna have the heal when you take radiant damage. It's got Reclamation as they all do, and then multi-attack Lumen Bolt, which is just a bolt of light, basically. Just they can also swipe. And Soul Extraction 2, which is just a harder version or a more powerful version of Soul Extraction. So it's a DC 14 con save, and they take more damage, and so on and so forth. Lumen Mage, they get a couple different extra spells. This is the ones that are going to be sort of like off in the distance. They're not going to necessarily be the first to go try to grapple and extract souls and whatnot. They're going to be just your supporting fire. So they get Guiding Bolt, Moonbeam, Spirit Guardians, and Sickening Radiance, in addition to the other standard stuff. A Lumen Oak Strider. So this one is unique to the scenario that I was running with these guys. So there was a location called Parentheses Grove, which was that was like the dimension where the first Lumen was created. Imagine a infinite oak grove of like these like gnarled old oak trees that has like really thick fog in every direction, and the ground is entirely like 3 or 4 inches of standing water, and that they're in the middle of this plain is just like a huge clearing with an extremely massive tree and a giant sloth on that tree named Parenthe, and that sloth is what made the first lumen. So lumen oak striders, they have lumen dust as an additional thing. This is just like a passive they have. Whenever the lumen oak strider moves, it leaves a trail of lumen dust in its wake. Any creature that the oak strider moves past within 5 feet must make a DC 13 con save or take 2d4 plus 2 radiant damage. This roll is done before any opportunity attack can be made. So literally as these things are just like moving around, they leave a pain trail behind them. Lumen branch, so they can go and take a branch off of one of these trees and imbue it with energy and then throw it like a spear. Then they can swipe, and they've got soul extraction. Lumen riders. So these guys are your knights. These are the most aggressive. These are the ones that close gaps and get up in your face, and if you like left unchecked, will ruin you. So life essence, reclamation. They've got a swipe. They've got soul extraction 2, and they can parry. So they are pretty much just tanky, painful, upgraded versions of the other guys. And they're sort of like my capstone unit. Everything past them, I like make bespoke versions. So I'll do like a lumen variant of, this was my favorite part, a lumen variant of a character that they had previously already fought or knew that has now been turned into a lumen. So either an NPC that was a friend that's now a lumen, or a previous boss that wasn't actually killed, later showing up again, but now as a lumen. Like, the world is your oyster. Something about lumens and Lululemons, lumen lemons, lemon parties. Very good. Very good. So these are the stat blocks. I'm going to post these somewhere and link to it. Probably on my website. I'll do that later today, and I encourage you to use them. Like, they are free for use. If you want to run a one shot with them, go for it. I would love to hear if you end up making your own variants of them. I would love to see any additional stat blocks that people make. Please, very, very fun basic concept, like structure for a unit, especially because they all have a cohesive goal. Like, this entire faction of enemy, their strategy is to get at least one of them grappling a player, like to do everything you can to close distance, hoard, like surround the players, grapple, and try to create more lumens. So I really like that specifically as a DM. Like, I don't need to think about like, what strategies would these people impose? The strategy is they're trying to kill you. They're going to close the gap and rip out your soul. It's good shit. And I will say, I in the campaign where I ran these characters, there was a moment. Jamie says, "Time for work. Catch y'all again. Bye." Thanks for hanging out. There was a moment in this campaign where, as the players like went into that other dimension, they were with, I talked about this on the Atlas Loom as well, they were with a father who was looking for his son, and unfortunately his son had become a lumen. And when he eventually found that, like when he found his, like there was a fight where he identified his son as one of the lumen in the fight. And when that lumen was killed, the father like ran over and cradled the body, which meant that he was then destroyed by the reclamation. Like, he knew what was coming. Like, he had seen all these other ones detonate after being killed, but like he couldn't help himself and went to go cradle his son one more time, and boom, which was one of my favorite endings to an NPC ever. And rip. That was DeMarco Fastidious Jansport was the name of that NPC. He was from the Jansport clan. The clan of dwarves that always has everything they need in their massive backpacks. So, a little funny, but also sad. Somebody says, what about a world that has a lumen problem, and then some lunatic tries to do their own lumen that they control, and it ends up getting fucked, and they add in Lumon, lemon variants of lumen that just do everything with sour power and being ridiculous. So it seems like you really, really want to have a lemon version of the lumen, which, like, I love it. I love it dearly. But, like, you missed the obvious approach here, which is a luminade stand. Just a being of light standing behind a rickety little, like, wooden setup that says Luminade, backwards E, 25 cents. You walk up and just like, boom. It's the Luminade stand. Instead of church bells, it's those screaming noises that lemon crab makes. Instead of church bells, it's just children screaming. And I thought Lululemon for some reason. Fair. That pun is so good, I'm mad at it. Look, y'all are constantly punning at me all day. It's only fair that I get you back every once in a while. Cryptid says yellow vibes is now Luminade vibes. Perfect. Oh, better than piss vibes, I can tell you that much. Anything but piss vibes, please. Let's consult the list. That is wrong. That is not the right document. Found it. Falcor says, when someone turns into a lumen, they can appear at the Luminade stand. I have another thing that I want to do before I get into playing some Hades for a little while here. So, something that I want to start doing is opening up my, like, the things that I do on stream to other concepts. That was a terrible start. I'm just gonna go ahead. We're gonna back up. If everyone could just, if we could have that stricken from the record, that was just a false start of an explanation of what I want to talk about. So we're gonna back up. If everybody could just sort of reset, I'd appreciate it. We're gonna try again. Here we go.
I want to start considering other things that I can do on stream. And so one of the things that I would like to do is use my time on stream to actually do stuff that's slightly productive and also engages with the community in a way that is rewarding for both you and me. Similar to what we're doing on World Building Wednesdays, but not necessarily always world building.
So what I want to do is use my time on stream to basically do tasks that are like reasonable to do with everybody.
Sounds like rebellion
while doing content stuff. So for example, I want to make an Obsidian video, or probably like a series of Obsidian videos, because every time I use Obsidian, people are like, holy crap, what is this thing and what are you doing? And I agree, because Obsidian's amazing. But something that I don't know is, what do people want to know? Like, I know what Obsidian is, I know how it works and all that stuff, and I can make what I think is important, but I want to temper that. I want to cross-reference what are the things people want to know. And so I asked at one point in the Obsidian channel on my Discord, which you should be in my Discord if you're not. I asked in the Obsidian channel, like, what would you want to know in an Obsidian video? But I might start doing things like prepping for videos that I want to make, like working on, I don't really do scripts, but like aggregating information and things to talk about, so that y'all kind of get like a bit of a behind the scenes, but also can have more direct influence over the kind of content that I'm making. So I don't have any plans right now. I don't have anything that I want to talk about in this stream, but I'm going to start thinking about more stream topics to like consult with the brain trust, as it were. Crimson says, speaking of Discord, I'm sure you haven't gone through the last thing I shared completely yet, but what do you think of the Alien Biosphere playlist that I shared into the world building channel on the Discord server? I have not seen it. I don't know when that was posted. I have not been able to keep up with Discord for a while. I'm very, very sorry. I'll see what I see and I'll get to it. I've been trying to read stuff in the world building channel at least. I was in the woods for the past 4 days. So if it was in the past 4 days, I definitely didn't see it. And since then, since I've been back, I've been basically doing nothing but cleaning my house and preparing for stuff keeps happening. And then now I'm streaming. So unclear. But yeah, basically never assume that I see anything in Discord anymore, which is very sad because I try to see everything in Discord. That's not to say that I don't read stuff in Discord. That is just to say I cannot tell you that I have internalized anything to the point of being able to talk about it. It's not a slight against anybody. It is just a fact of the amount of things my eyes can look at in a given day. Lunar Harpy says it's super hard to keep up with everything and reply individually. Yeah, and that's it's a huge bummer because it's a thing that I held dearly as a value for so very long. And at this point is essentially just comes down to I want to make sure that everybody in my community feels heard and seen and like they have a space that they can be engaged with, right? There's no part of me that doesn't want to engage with you. It's logistics. Like, I spent so much time in my Discord, and I still try to, and I actually really want to get back into trying to be more available in my Discord, but I used to do things like make sure that I read or looked at the profile of everybody who followed me on TikTok, for example. And then, like, I posted a viral video and gained 15,000 people in one day, and it's like, well, that goes out the window. What? It's weird. It's a very strange position to be in as somebody who genuinely doesn't want to. I'm not in this for the numbers, you know. I'm not doing this because I want to be aloof. I'm doing this because I like not being aloof. I like the engagement with people. I like the connection, the community. And so to be straddling, like, to continue doing this, I need to step back, but also I don't want to step back. Like, stepping back is the thing that I don't want to do. I'm working through it. That said, I definitely want to hear more about people's world building ideas and stuff. And Crimson, this would be potentially a great option for future world building Wednesday plans. That's what the words were. I'm working on a plan for a different type of world building Wednesday. So we're going to do making worlds on world building Wednesdays, but I want it to not always just be that. There will be other varieties of world building Wednesdays, including what I'm tentatively referring to as World Doctor, where it's essentially just people can bring their questions about their worlds and get feedback and input from myself and probably also a rotating guest. So you'll be able to bring your world, your ideas, your questions, your concerns, your general abstract concepts that you need help putting 2 and 2 together, and we'll give our thoughts. We might not be able to fix it for you, but we'll at least give our thoughts. So that might be a great place or a great venue for that. Sylvie says, is your guest this Wednesday? I don't think so, but I'm going to reach out to them this week about coordinating it. So probably next Wednesday. I think this Wednesday is going to be the final day of working on the Dragon World. And then next Wednesday, I am targeting for the first having a guest on. That is my current plan. Seth says, ask Dr. World. Hello, I am Dr. World. Also, Seth said, hi, Endeavorance. Where's that, Mo? I need to give them a big ol' virtual kiss if they consent. Fair enough. We love consent here. So a bit like the Astral Loom Wish segment. A bit, yeah, kind of like the Wish segment from Atlas Loom, but more basically. Unclear. Still working on it. Sylvie says Dragon World. We still need to name the Dragon World, which I currently am just calling Dragon World. Which seems not great, because I'm sure that Dragon World already exists. Worlds. So yeah, I just have Dragon World. This is Dragon World. Dragon World. Unclear, but that's what it is. Political connotations with Scalia. Oh man, talk about dragons. Oofa doofa. Lunar Harpy says, shout out consent. Yo, we love consent here. Yo, can we get some hype in chat for positive vocal ongoing consent? Yeah. Enthusiastic, not positive. Enthusiastic consent. Ongoing. We love enthusiastic consent here. Can we talk about, if you were not aware of this, by the way, in the video game Baldur's Gate 3, a video game by video game company Larian Studios, Halsin, the druid, is like super polyamorous. Like he's like totally poly, and you can romance him while romancing certain other characters. Will let you like romance both at the same time. Some will even agree to a threesome. And Halsin is very strongly pro like above board consent. He'll be like, hey, yeah, I'm trying to hit this, but I am aware that you have a thing going on with this other person. Nothing will happen between us until you have gotten clear consent from them. And like, we love a consent forward king. We be the Halsin you want to see in the world. Exactly. He is basically just like, look, clearly something is happening here. That's great. And love should be free, and love should be beautiful and whatever it wants to be. And also, someone else is involved. You need to make sure that they're on board. And if they say no, then I say no. That care, that putting an Aradia says, Halsin is my husband and my favorite to romance for a reason. Very good. Robin says, forgive me for evoking Critical Role, but speaking of consent, look up Henry Crabgrass when you got a second. Henry Crabgrass. Consent, please. Oh. Just says, consent, please. I don't know the joke, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, y'all. I think it's time to Hade. I think it's time to Hade D's nuts. I redeem one consent. If we could all just like consent to consenting, that would be great. Consent to non-consent? Consent to these wonderful nails. For those who haven't seen, by the way, the nails are still very good. I'm still loving the color. Digging it. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. I've done green and purple now. Considering... Maybe like a burnt orange next? Like a rust? Like a deep rust color? Maybe? Maybe? Lunar Harpy says, what brand of polish though? Maybe somebody here can help me. I need your help, because I have no idea. I don't know. So like I got gel. Is gel a brand or a type? Like, is it a patented thing and like all like gel means it's a type? Okay, so gel is not, there are multiple different types of gel nail polish. Is that accurate? I'm very confused. Gel is a type, brand is the company that makes it. Okay. I did not do it at home. I don't have the bottle at home, but I can tell you the color was the Dark Dimension is the name of the color that I got. So, I mean, hype. I do not know what the brand is. Maybe we can find out. Let's see if we can make that happen. Gel nail polish, Dark Dimension. Found it. Got it. Thegelbottle.us. So, there you go. 100% gel system, highly pigmented for easy coverage. Non-shrink and non-yellowing, up to 4 weeks long-lasting formula. LED and UV curable. Fast soak-off removal, non-toxic. One bottle can achieve up to 110 sets. Color representation, every effort is made to ensure that all our product imagery is as accurate as possible. Due to color/resolution settings on electronic devices, the color representation may differ slightly from the physical product. PETA approved.
Like rebellion propaganda to me.
Not PETA. We don't like that it's PETA. We don't like that it's vegan and PETA approved. Damn. Anyway, I don't know how to put this on me, so instead I paid somebody who was very sweet. I've got, I mean, yeah, PETA's not the best. I'm not defending PETA, but if PETA says something is fine, it doesn't really affect my thought on it. I felt so bad because when I went to the salon to get my nails did, right, the lady was doing the thing with, she was like getting like the gunk out from under my nails. She was like using the little scrapey thingy and pushed a little bit too hard. And it barely like hurt, it just hurt for a 0.1 second. I was like, ooh, like flinched a little bit. And she looked at me as though she had just cut my finger off, and she looked mortified. It broke my heart. Like, I don't know what she thought was going to happen. I was just like, ooh, and then went back to zoning out. I had no further reaction, and I was like, and I had to like reassure her, like, it's okay. I'm not mad. Everything is fine. I'm so sorry. Everything is fine. I'm apologizing to you that you feel uncomfortable in the situation because this is nothing. It's fine. And from then on out, like every single thing she did, she like double checked to make sure that I was okay with it. And I'm like, you are the professional here. I'm just sitting here and you're doing whatever you're doing. And I'm just chilling. She's like, is this okay? I'm like, you really do not need, it's fine. I felt so bad. Yeah, I assume, as Robin said, too many nail salon Karens. I assume that she's used to like getting reamed out from the slightest mistake, and that makes me so fucking sad. Lunar Harper says, meanwhile, every time my mom and I get pedicures, someone cuts her and she ends up bleeding and they just shrug at her. Oh no. Deal with it. The bleeding is good for your feet. On the subject of the service industry, fucking oh my god. I was at lunch over the past weekend when I went out into a town to get some lunch. I'm sitting at a table next to these like very white, very middle-aged, very suburban women. And they're having the most white, middle-aged suburban woman conversation you can possibly imagine at the exact volume that you can imagine them having it at. And God, so many things happened at this during this conversation, and like it was the kind of thing where it's like I was there with somebody else, and I could not maintain my own conversation because their conversation it just had a vice grip on my brain. It's all I could focus on. This woman's talking about how like she works in the service industry, and that's why she always tips super well. And they get their receipt, and they're going through their receipt and all the items in it, itemizing it, saying how much everything cost for some reason and a given total. And she said the total was like $60. And she was like, and this is why I always tip very well. I'm gonna tip $8. After going on and on and on about being in the service industry and how it's important to tip super well and whatnot, she tipped $8 on a $60 bill and called it a big tip. She then went on to talk about how much money she makes from tips from working at the place that she works, and how she's amazed that nobody wants these kinds of jobs, because you could go to work and go home with like $300 in tips in one shift. I'm sure that's really great for you, and I'm sure you're really enjoying your husband's health insurance that you don't have. Like, why don't people want a part-time job that can sometimes give cash tips? I don't know, maybe they want insurance. Maybe they want like retirement plans. And maybe the tips that you're getting aren't actually enough to cover rent. You know, like it's not that simple. But she's very clearly so like just disconnected from reality. Oh God. My favorite part of that whole thing was she gets a call from presumably her mother, who is, I think, like this woman was like middle-aged, so her mother must be much older. She gets a call from her mother, presumably, because her mom is like, hey, you called earlier today. What is it? And this woman replies, I didn't call you today. And then spends the next like 2 minutes arguing with her mother about whether or not she called her mother this morning. The argument ended when the woman was like, oh, I did call you this morning. I don't remember what it was for. Then she hangs up. I don't understand how certain people exist. And again, all of this happening so loudly that I can't even focus on my own conversation. It's just a lot. The discussions that they have are just like so mundane and just meaningless. And what I don't understand is like, what do you get? Like, I don't want to sound like a jackass. Like, I don't. But like, what are they getting out of that conversation? Maybe it's just my brain being broken. Maybe my brain is a little too neural divergent or whatever to understand. But the kinds of conversations that I exclusively hear very loud middle-aged suburban white women having are like these vapid, just super surface level conversations as loudly as possible. And it blows my mind because all I can hear is like that, or if it's not vapid conversations, it's shit that should not be discussed publicly, discussed very publicly, very loudly, thinking that no one's listening in. I was at another place recently where this woman was talking about all the cars that she's recently totaled. And it's just like, you're having a very loud conversation in the middle of this restaurant. Everyone can hear. And all you're talking about is like these three cars that you recently purchased and totaled, and how you're about to get another one because your husband will just keep buying you more. And it's like, I don't know, like you're just signaling to everyone in this restaurant that you are a piece of shit who's like, oh, I'm just gonna keep crashing cars because my husband will buy me more? What? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand people. God gives his toughest curbs to his hottest drivers. Lunar Harpy, you probably don't know this. Also, I'm gonna unsprout you. You probably don't know this, but at one point you posted something along the lines of whenever you pop a curb, you started saying that's showbiz, baby. Ever since I read that, it immediately imprinted into my brain, and I now immediately had that tick. It is inherent already. It took exactly 0 times before it just started happening inherently. If I hit a curb, I yell, that's showbiz, baby! And now all of you will too. Congratulations. Anybody here watching this stream right now, if you drive, you're gonna start doing that. The second that you hit something, that's showbiz. I've just started saying it for fucking everything. If anything goes wrong, I say that's showbiz, and it's problematic. And Harpy, you did this to me. You broke my brain. Crypto says, no, I'm Midwestern. I'm Midwestern. I just say, oh. See, I don't ope. I guess this is a quote, technically. There is a sound that is made in, y'all remember the original dubbed He-Man PSA videos? One of those videos has a sound that a guy makes where he just goes, whoa, and then it cuts. I don't know why, but that sound is a sound that I will make when I'm like holding on in jest, kind of. Like if I am bracing myself, I'll go, whoa, like that. I don't know why, but it happens. Hello, Bohakrell. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Ow. Sterling Harden 22 says, how's your day going so far? And it's my first time watching your stream. Welcome in. How's it going? I'm so glad that you are here. Also, my day is going... Hold on. Please hold. I will let you know how my day is going in just a quick moment. All right. My day is going really bad. Really, really badly. Like, just so horrible. Almost as bad as it could possibly go, but just a little better than that. Like, dodged a bullet, sure. But my day is not going great, apparently. If that answers your question. Oofa doofa. I can hydrate. That is unfortunate.
Father Hell!
That is very unfortunate. Bottom 10%, indeed. I do want to bring back rolling physical dice to some capacity. I think I'm going to keep the auto dice rolling thing for most subscriptions and stuff, but my plan is to add a new redeemable that is it's going to be Dev Rolls Dice, and it's just you can redeem it and I will roll dice. How many dice I roll and what dice I roll are entirely up to fate, and so it's just going to be roll some chaos dice and see what happens. That should be a fun redeem whenever I get to it, but we'll see. Still workshopping. Infinite dice. Infinite possibilities. But yeah, we'll see. Because I have all these dice. I don't want to stop using the dice and whatnot. But that'll be fun. I haven't determined yet what the dice results will do. Probably will just get added to the mini game thing. Chaos dice, 2K points or what? It'll probably be, I don't know. I'm probably going to rebalance all of the redeemables again anyway. So we'll see. I want things to not be too expensive. But I also want to not spend the entire stream rolling. So we'll see. I have no intention to stop rolling dice on stream. That is still going to be a core thing. I just need to find a new way for it to work. No more breaking dev streams? Absolutely breaking dev streams. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm cooking. I'm still cooking. The problem is that I am cooking... wait, the dice matches your nails? Of course. Because I'm beautiful. Also, it's campgrounds outside. I am cooking, and it's unfortunately going to cook for a while. But I am cooking some stuff that will be, I think, a very good sort of like V2 of my whole stream setup. So that'll be fun, and it will involve more making me do things. Congratulations, I'm your puppet. Some sort of cooldown or a group of rolls periodically throughout the stream. I'm going back and forth on the cooldown thing, because like I on one hand the cooldown would keep it rate limited. On the other hand, big moments of like everyone, like if everybody coordinated and works together to redeem like a bunch of dice rolls at once just to mess with me, I want to encourage stuff like that. Like, that's fun. That is the community having a good time in whatever completely harmless way they feel like doing it. So like, I'm not trying to add things that prevent people from doing stuff that's fun. I also want to make sure that I am not getting like stressed by the things that are happening. Dance, monkey, dance. I should dance. I should learn to dance. We love doing that. Boho Curl says, this wasn't really what I expected when I got here from Instagram. This is my first time here, but I like the mood. Thank you. I understand. It's a bit of a different vibe from some of my videos on Instagram, TikTok, and whatnot. Dumb autocorrect. I'm a Swede, so I'm blaming that. I'm not surprised if you came from Instagram. I have a very large Swedish following on Instagram. Hey, Swedes and Norway and Swedes. Lots of Swedes. And enjoy your gifted sub from Sky. Sky, thank you so much. Everybody, welcome in our new friend. Yeah, I try not to just do more like news coverage stuff. Like, for those who are not super aware, like news coverage is not... News stuff is like not my like calling in life. It's just a thing that I do, which is a little weird. But like in terms of what I want to do with creative stuff, like streaming and making more videos, lots of gaming, tabletop, and creativity, stuff like that. So if you like gaming, if you like fantasy and world building and just fun shit in general, also having a cozy time, this is the stream, which is great because you're already here. Let's play Hades. Yeah. So it says a high cost would make the moments rarer, like once a stream at most, like 2K. Okay. I'll think on it. This guy says, can you add a mini explosion for when the dice hit 20? That's okay. Okay, that's a lot of subscriptions that you just gifted. So everyone go thank the person whose name is on the screen right now. And thank you. Crimson, holy shit. Praise! I also love the timing of subtime. And it just all goes. That was rad. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. We are at like 50 gifted subs maybe now. I should probably have a tracker somewhere on the screen, but like, god dang, thank you. And we're very close to the Flynn Files Volume 2. That's exciting. Just a few hundred more points. Hype. Trans hype. Yay. Thank you, Crimson. Thank you. Should I play Hades now? Or should I, not? I can just sit here with Zach. Should I play Hades or should I just sit here? Let me show you what just sitting here is going to look like, sort of, just so you have an understanding of like what you're getting into as you're voting. Here's what sitting here would look like. So do you want a sit and stare stream or Hades? Sit and stare stream. Sky says, did you go over all the points? I did. I am out of talking points for today. Is that what sitting pretty means? No, sitting pretty would be this. I'm seeing sit and stare, sit and stare, sit and stare. All right, cool. Hold on, let me change my stream info. Sit and stare stream. Hey, focus. That's okay. Okay, that's a lot of subscriptions that you just gifted. So everyone go thank the person whose name is on the screen right now, and thank you. Hey, someone gifted subscriptions. Thank you for that. Hey, someone gifted subscriptions. Thank you for that. Hey, you dingus. Father Hell.
Sounds like rebellion propaganda to me. Amazing.
I think I'm gonna play Hades now. Praise! we're gonna play Hades now. Sky with 20. I genuinely could not see the notifications as they were rolling in. I was staring not at my computer screen and could not. What the fuck is wrong with you? Sky with 25 gifted subs, Cryptid with a gifted sub, Ollie with a gifted sub. Sky says hydrate. I can hydrate. Holy shit. Holy God. Thank you so much. And we hit the goal, which means I owe you all the Flynn Files Volume 2. Let me get that in my to-do list. Flynn Files Vol 2. All right, what's next on the minigame? Dev gets a rose. I have a bunch of massive rose bushes, and when we meet this goal, I'm gonna go pick a rose, and I'm gonna have a rose on my desk from all y'all to me, and I'll probably try to like tape it to my beanie so it's like it's in my hair, but I don't have hair. It's gonna be on my beanie, and I'll like wear it for a stream. That'll be fun. Dev gets a rose. So if y'all want to get me some flowers, that is what we're gonna be doing. It's Hades time for actually though. I really want to go kill things. Killing things, but it's in hell, so it's okay. I promise. Boop. Could put it in the folded part of the beanie. That could work. That could work. That could work. Game is Hades. Done. Okay. Oh, look at the buddy. Incoming, boom. This is me, not you. Okay. Launching game. I have been wanting to play this game so goddamn much. It's the same as Inscription. Playing it on stream has just made me want to play it nonstop. So that's what I'm doing. I got it on my Steam Deck and I just started a second save file, but I'm much further in this save. So it is what it is. What's up?
You're late with your report, Hypnos. Again. The dead, of course, can wait, but I'm less patient. Now explain yourself to me.
Oh, well,
Explain thyself, Hypnos.
I don't know what time it was, and I made sure that every shade had been accounted for, just like I always do, except I couldn't find my list at first. Can you believe it? I thought maybe my brother played a little prank, and so...
Get to the blasted point already. I don't have all day or night. Your report, where is it?
Sure, I was just getting to it, Master.
Enough.
Okay, lots of talk.
Now, Hypnos.
What? Where is? Okay, good.
Hey, look at what I got out there, Achilles, sir. A vintage bottle of ambrosia plucked straight from Elysium. I hear this stuff is very good, but can't even open it. I've no idea what to do with it right now.
The drink of the gods. I hear it's good, all right.
Give it to someone.
Recipients with whom you're close. Perhaps hang on to it until it's ripe for use. Somebody would be grateful, I am sure. Or it could fetch you something from the wretched broker over there.
The wretched broker. Hey, everybody. I'm the wretched broker. I'm quite wretched.
Hey, Achilles. Look, this really isn't much, but...
This really
And
isn't
broke.
me. You beat me to it then.
By the way, your stream is still just chatting? Is it? I'm pretty sure I changed it. If not, then I'm annoyed. It says that it changed.
Please, take it.
I got a Myrmidon Bracer. Okay. What does that do? We'll find out. Hi!
I just wanted to apologize because I think maybe I didn't act very appropriately last time you spoke to me, but I just really, really like this job, and I promise I will always do my very best, so
Okay, Dusa, you acted perfectly appropriately. I think you are great and wonderful.
Dusa, please, there's no need to apologize. You've been doing a wonderful job, really.
See?
What? You really mean it, Prince? Thank you. Thanks so much.
God, we love her. Bye, Dusa. Hello, broker.
Let's see.
Do you want to trade? I would like keys.
You're trying to fleece
Thank
me.
you. Hi,
You
Nick.
have met most of your Olympian relatives by now, child. Although the power of their blessings is fleeting here, they shall continue to support you as long as necessary.
They all still think
They are helping you because you are family.
it's getting complicated.
Hello, Hobden. Says Woo God Game. Indeed.
The Mirror of Night.
Oh, I don't have enough keys. Wait, where'd my keys go? I thought I just got more keys. Did I not choose key? Wait. Oh, no. Did I buy an ambrosia for keys rather than trading an ambrosia to get keys? Am I in... Look who's out here re-upping their sub like some kind of hero. Yeah, I'm a moron. I'm a moron. Dice! Hello, hello. And the exploded dice... 76. 6 months. Let's go. What's up? I've been had. Can I... Yes. Buy keys from gems.
Extra keys.
This is not a good deal.
Seems like a good deal.
It's not a good deal. It's a very bad deal. Hello, honeybee. Okay, let's go on a run. Let's go kill things. I guess I can't. Yeah, I need 20 keys. But I do have dorkness. So let's go spend some dorkness. Thick skin. More money. Let's do that.
Excellent. How's it going?
Boyo, next time you make it to the big VIP area upstairs, you watch out for those weapon-wielding gents out there.
Aradio's free from work. Everybody party because Aradio's free from work. Show support by way of partying.
Crush the souls of Elysium's exalted shades to stop them from regenerating over and over.
Oh, I guess it's a sword run. What do we got here? Take minus 20% damage from the front, but plus 10% damage from the back. Let's work on what's going to be good. Enter chaos gates without losing health. Blessings. Okay, let's do the let's work on the chaos stuff. I love chaos boons.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Why do you bleed like mortals do?
Bleed.
Nothing more, and nothing to be proud of. I suggest you keep it to yourself.
Bleed.
I'm no mere mortal.
I should be immortal. Ooh, Poseidon.
Now, don't lose heart, nephew, because in spite of all your efforts, it is probably the case that you still have a long and painful road ahead.
Thanks, Poseidon. Tempest Flourish. Special deals more damage and knocks foes away. Cast damages and knocks foes away. Dash damages and knocks foes away. Let's do special damages and knocks. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Get out of here.
And I gotta figure out how to do good with sword. I don't know how to do good with sword.
I'll destroy you.
Okay, well, hitting enemies would probably help. Smack. Stick him with the pointy end.
Look who's
How?
out here re-upping their sub.
I've already
like
taken
some
damage.
kind of hero.
Zed with the 6 months. 6 months. Well, dang. Has it been that long already? Thank you so much. It's wild how fast time moves. If someone could stop that, if someone could reverse that, put their thing down, flip it, and reverse it, I would appreciate it because I'm kind of dying. Like a little bit closer to death every day. You know, that kind of thing.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Don't. I'm about to hit my 1-year sub. Okay, fine. Don't. Poseidon's Aid, Tidal Dash, or Tempest Strike. Tempest Strike. All of the knockback. Time is a flat circle. Ooh, okay. Knockback on the attack ain't bad. Wow, that's some knockback. Ow. Okay, okay. Kind of digging that. Kind of digging it. I need to stop letting them get hits on me, though. Money. When do we get a gun? Maybe next run? Okay, okay. Probably soon, because I'm just letting them all hurt me, apparently. Smack. Smack. Haha, get trapped. Ow! Okay, well, fine. Money. Honestly, darkness. I'm 1 gold away. Wait, hold on. Is there any, like, killables? Okay, maybe there's golden. I'm 1 gold away. Is there gold in any of these? Does that happen? I don't actually remember if gold can drop. Mewtwo Woo says, hello, family. What's up? How's it going? I am 1 gold under the price of a boon, so I'm not going to do the shop. Oh, hi, big boy. You're a large boy. How does it feel to be such a big boy? I should stop saying that. I should stop saying that. Okay. Give Zagreus a gun. All right, we'll give Zagreus a gun in the next run. We'll give Hellboy a gun, especially since I'm just kind of face tanking attacks that I absolutely should not be getting hit by. It's a warm-up run. Oh hey, Chaos Gate.
All right.
Hi, Chaos.
To become acquainted with some Hades, I shall make myself quite clear in one respect. I fear I have a lack of patience for discussion. When visiting, please merely listen and accept my mark, and then depart. Respond only when necessary, or when prompted. Yes.
I have no arguments. I'm gonna get along famously with Chaos.
Merely listen, so it's just like when I get those messages from the Olympians. Wait, you did just prompt me, Master Chaos, didn't you? Or should I have remained silent just now?
I cannot offer you advice, but you were prompted, yes. You may speak freely, then or any time, despite my wishes that you not do so. Absolute silence is my general preference. It may not be yours.
Addled Flourish. The next 3 encounters, every time you cast, you take damage, but then afterwards your special is plus 60% damage. Immediately, yes. Mewtwo says Hades is such a cool looking game. It is a very good game. For those who are not familiar with Hades, the plot is I am the son of Hades, and fuck, my dad sucks. And so I'm trying to escape hell, but my dad's like, good luck, idiot. And every time that I fail to escape hell, I just go home, because I die and go back to the House of Hades and try again. And so the point of the game is you like repeatedly try to escape hell, get a little stronger, and just do that over and over. And also along the way, you get bonuses from gods who are all incredibly hot. Everybody in this game is incredibly hot, and it's all very well voice acted. So that's cool. Coronico229, your name is invisible. I'll have to look into fixing that. But hello and welcome, and thank you for the follow. I'm assuming your name is black, and it's black on black, so it's invisible. Call CPS on him. Well, I don't think that CPS has jurisdiction in hell? Question mark? Dead.
A palm of power.
Yeah, I think. No, I never did that. I have a to-do item to make it check for unreadable name colors and automatically fix that. And I haven't done it yet. Congratulations. You've moved something on my to-do list up a notch. What am I upgrading? Let's upgrade that. Greek God CPS.
Let me see.
Aries.
You and me.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Slip sliding away, seriously. It's just like slipping and slapping and zooping and zapping and zipping and zopping and getting hit by bombs I shouldn't be getting hit by. Okay, I've already used up whatever. All right, this run is officially a I'm not gonna worry about it run. And watch this end up being the run that I ended up beating the game. But I'm just gonna stop caring about trying to do well and instead get silly with it.
From chaos is transformed.
Did you happen to know, my king, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest? You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
Thanks for counting for me, boy. All right. Cast sends a Blade Rift. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals more damage, or after using Death Defiance, deal more damage than that. Kind of like Battle Rage. Get a key. Oh. Murder time?
Well past your curfew, boy.
I'm out past my curfew?
Oh, this is trouble.
Imagine having a curfew. I'm a prince. I'm royalty. The night goes to bed when I do. Not the other way around. Get out of here, crystals. I'm not an aunt. I have no use for you. Oh no.
Just a bit longer.
Give me money. Like lots of money. That's a trap. All right.
You waste my
Key.
time.
Thank you. All right. What do we got in the fountain? Restore health. The next boon has more rarity. Or cast deals more damage. All right. We're going to do boon rarity. Healing chamber? Nope. Just a bunch of witches for a bunch of stitches. I need some deflect. And some armor piercing. There's so much armor in this run for some reason. Oh, stop it. Health. Don't mind if I do. Shop. Fuck. I missed the trove. That was too fast. That's a hammer. Let's get a hammer.
Cheers, mate.
Let's get hammered. Attack deals bonus damage equal to 5% of your current money, which is now 1. Cruel Thrust. %, damage and has a 40% critical chance. Well, shit.
Thanks, Daedalus.
Presumably that's the thrust. Okay.
One Fury Sister coming up. Hello, Meg.
Hi, Meg.
You've really done it, Zagreus. My sisters have returned. All three of us now share the same assignment.
Oh, yeah?
Is it wrong of me that I'm somewhat honored to have garnered the attention of the Erinese?
Oh, I would say it's very wrong of you indeed.
I just want to fix her. I don't know that this is going to go well. Whoa! Okay, that's just unfortunate. It's not great. It's not great. If only I had a gun. Like, the thing is, like, if I had a gun, I could just shoot people, you know? Like a coward. How does nobody talk about how guns are, like, cowards' weapons? Like, how is that not, like, the prevailing, like, narrative, like, counter-narrative to guns? Like, you're not even gonna get up in the face of your enemy? You're not even gonna practice in the way of the blade? You're just gonna sit behind your little device and pull a little trigger with your triggy fingy? You're just gonna pull the little triggy with your triggy fingy? You're gonna let some little kind of... You are gonna use a tiny little sliver of metal to hurt your enemy when you could be using a sword? A broadsword, perhaps? A great sword, perhaps? A crushing warhammer? You're gonna use your little fingy to pull the little triggy? Couldn't be me. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful.
She is beautiful.
Anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Arrhythmia says, I've been lurking for a while. Thank you for the sub, Water Goddess. Hell yeah, absolutely.
Contractor has available. Whoa, a rod of fishing. Here.
Fishing rod. Hell yes.
Here's the
I can finally go fishing.
I cannot wait to see what sorts of foul creatures I'll dredge up with this.
Cheap blessing from Poseidon on a...
Underworld renovations. Your weapon's dark thirst also give additional gems. Yes. Hello, Nyx. I'm playing the game with you in it.
While I'm ransacking out there.
You wish to mine my realm?
Orpheus, forgive my bluntness here, but I have to ask. Why won't you sing? You were a legend, mate. Our court musician.
Why, it's that I've lost my muse, my friend. It isn't harder to explain than that. Have you not had such moments in your life where you had lost the will to chase your passions?
Sad boy.
I suppose I have, yeah.
Sad boy alert.
I found my drive again. And that's why I have to get out of here.
And I am truly happy for you, friend. Alas, I've had no luck in my own search. Not that I'm searching any longer, so I'll just be over here, okay?
Just the bummer. Just absolute bummers.
My records indicate that you've collected earnings based on some of your accomplishments there, boy.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you need an income of your own, having decided to cut ties and all.
What, you mean the bounties that you've offered up to anybody capable of beating Meg and all your other guardians out there? Don't you think that puts a lot of undue pressure on them, knowing that you've turned them into targets?
They must do better than they have, else they shall be replaced. If they're to grow in their respective roles, they have to know their weaknesses. And so do I. That you collect the bounties for it matters not.
Stold says, so if I go to sleep, will someone fill me in later with what I missed? Because of course something epic will happen just because I leave. Of course. Well, the second that you're gone, I'm gonna go ride a dragon in real life. You can always catch my VODs at my VODs channel on the old YouTube, which is here, youtube.com/@EndeavVods. VODs always go up right after I finish streaming on the VODs channel on YouTube, and it's got the full thing. You can watch them there. You can catch up on anything you may have missed.
Enough. Get out.
Pet the dog. Oh, I gave the dog alcohol instead of petting the dog. It happens.
Cerberus is overjoyed to have received such a delicious treat.
Whoops, I made my dog drunk.
Phew, felt that. How's it going?
Finally.
Hey, look at that! We can give Zagreus a gun!
I need the rail.
Care for a warm?
Alright, so fire, strike, fire, reload. Okay, gun time!
Which to choose?
And where's the damage people who are further away? Yeah, okay. Plus 20% damage to distance foes. Cool. Let's go kill things with a gun. Artemis, out the gate.
Well, look at you with Exogryph, the rail of adamant. Seems much too noisy complicated as a hunting weapon when you could just use a nice quiet bow, but hey, to each her own.
Hunter Dash. Dash strike does more damage. Cast seeks foes. Attack is stronger with chance to crit. Doing that immediately. Critical bullets. We love critical bullets. Sick. Give me that. Give me that. Ollie, go drink water. I'm hydrating constantly on stream. You have to do the same. I have a gun. I have a gun that that Artemis has improved.
That your father hid the knowledge of your birth and life from us, my cousin. It's unacceptable.
Okay. Dash can deflect. We love it. We love Dash can deflect. But special is stronger and can deflect, or bronze skin, reduce damage from foes. Let's do the Dash. Ambrosia or darkness? Let's keep doing the darkness. Because I get bonus darkness. Pew pew. Doesn't everyone in America have a gun, including video game characters? Yeah, Mario has a gun for sure. Because also Mario is famously American. Health. 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 This guy says gotta hop off. Take care. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you for all the gifted subs. Seriously. Incredibly, incredibly grateful. And I know everybody else in the community who has received one is incredibly grateful as well. So thank you. Ow. Ah! Even more darkness.
More wretches.
Boom. Kerblam. I need to get better at the like alternating back and forth stuff. Darkness. Life Essence. Chaos Gate will appear, or maybe the Chaos Gate. Let's do that. And I'm poor now. Damn it.
Kieran's shop.
Mario's from Brooklyn, according to the Super Mario movie from last year. I mean, fair. Very fair. Hello, Jazz. What's up? Also, that movie was good.
Let's go, lads.
Well, the movie was fine. Can you guys stop with the hippity-hopping to the candy shop? Like, stop.
Attention!
Oh,
Being raided.
we are being raided by Rubinus TV. Oh God, hold on. Actively fighting a mini boss. Hold on. But hello, welcome in, raiders.
Hello.
How's it going? Thank you for follows. Thank you for raid. We're playing some Hades. And Zeus. One from the 90s? Yeah, absolutely. The 90s original Mario movie, which is bonkers, by the way. And what's his name? The guy that plays Luigi. Something Linguizama. He was drunk like the entire movie while they were recording. Thank you, Rubinus VT, for the raid. Hello, everybody. How is it going? It says, I saw you were playing Hades 2 and a couple of my viewers hadn't seen the OG Hades, so I figured I would capitalize on it. Well, thank you so very, very much. Charlie Day. Not Charlie Day. Not Not Charlie Day. Not that one. The original Mario movie. John Leguizamo. Yes. He was like drunk the entire time they were filming. But yes, the original Hades is phenomenal. And yes. What did you do today? Only for stuff to happen. The thing this morning was I took the dash action to double my movement speed, but stuff still happened. Let's do the chain lightning cast. I do like that. Hello, Chaos.
Might as well.
Fuck me up. Do your worst, but in a good way. What's up, Chaos? Oh Lord, I love your laugh. A really fatherly laugh. Well, thank you.
Hades and the goddess Nyx. I was amused to learn of this deception. Nyx has mothered many.
Chaos is so hot. Chaos is absolutely on point.
Birth mother, no, but she is like a mother to me. Do you know her?
Do you know my mom? Oh yeah, also for anybody, yeah, exactly. Sorry. Okay. Trips. Thank you for reminding me. Everybody needs to know that if you're new here, if you're a person who has not been a part of my stream in the past,
someone gifted subscriptions. Thank you for that.
Crimson with the gifted sub. You need to. Oh. I hit the wrong buttons. There we go. Please be aware. Please be aware of this situation. It's important that you're aware. It's important. I'm trying to spread the good word of this that's happening. So. So, we do love the boy. That's important. Ugh. Hello, Rustable Cub. What's up, what's up, what's up? Back to murder. Maimed Grasp. For the next 3 encounters, each time you attack, get hit from -4, then you get an extra cast. For the next 4 encounters, you cannot earn money. Afterwards, your special deals more damage. For the next 4 encounters, you face more foes, and then your attack deals more damage. Let's do the more foes attack more damage. Yeah. How much for the dog? What do you think you're worth, Flynn? 800,000 kibbles. 800,000 kibbles. But they have to specifically be made of gold.
Hello, Your Highness.
Gilded kibbles.
You know, Prince, it's been good not having to see those Fury sisters quite as much lately. The main one, what's her name? She's on your case now, isn't she?
You mean Megara? She's on my case.
What's her name? Show some
Understood
respect.
orders not to let me out of Tartarus. I guess that means you've got yourself a break.
That's my wife. All right. Money? I think money. Would have said your firstborn child. Well, he is my firstborn child, so, you know, fair trade.
Mine.
I guess Passover did just happen recently. Platinum bits. Kibbles and platinum bits. God, I do enjoy slaying shades with a gun. Kind of. I'm warming up to the gun. I'm warming up to the gun and the gauntlets, I will say. The sword, I'm still not on good terms with, but the gun and the gauntlets, I'm recently impressed by. To say that. Man, it's like I'm fighting 68% more enemies in this encounter or something. Oh, God. Oh dear. Oh my lord.
Good night.
Excuse. Okay. Get it. Okay. Maybe I made a mistake choosing the too many or extra enemies thing. Because yikes-a-roni. Let's get a pomegranate.
Blood and darkness.
We have an intruder.
You have an intruder? I'm not an intruder. I'm your son. Dad, please.
Whoops.
Kind of expensive. Well, that's the price. That's just the free market, yo. Gonna have to deal with it. Gonna have to scrape the money together. Underground kibble rings. Kibble laundering. Oh, I thought I was standing on the trap for a second there. Okay, please no. I'm so bad at managing ammo. I would make a bad army. I'd make a bad army. Because I'm not good at managing ammo, so, you know. Oh, I forgot I have a cast.
Why do I even bother?
My firstborn read from the Haggadah. It was good. I had my Seder last weekend. It was tasty. More damage from my cast. More deflect. Attack is stronger. Let's do the cast. I need to like use that. Hammer. Let's get hammered. Oh, thank you, hammer. Hazard bomb. Your special deals 300% damage in a large area, and it can hurt you. Your attack deals damage in an area and briefly slows foes. Your attack is faster and more accurate, and you gain 6 additional shots. Yes.
That should do it.
Okay. Okay.
Which sister this time?
Oh, hey, Meg.
What? Where did you get the rail? Do you know what you have? Where are your customary weapons?
You don't like the rail?
I left them at home. And I sort of know what I have, in as much as it's largely responsible.
In as much? That's a word?
To see a demonstration.
Yes, I would. I always have, as a matter of fact.
This is rude. Ow. Okay, that's rude. Okay, how come she can cast spells when I'm reloading? That's not fair. I feel like everybody should stop and wait while I'm reloading my gun, just like in real life.
You stood right there.
Why does Meg have one wing? I'm sure somebody who actually knows lore knows the answer to that. Couldn't be me. Probably like they all had their wings ripped off in half or something. I don't know. Something about fates, something about furies. The fate of fury, the fury of the storm, through the fire and flames, etc. I think some of those were Dragon Force songs, but you know how it goes. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and shooting her a lot wins the race. I can hydrate. Here we go.
Got you that time, Meg.
Wasn't she just a mortal human, or am I confused? I genuinely do not know. I truly don't know. I think she was She's a fury, right? I don't actually, I don't know. Anything good here? Restore health, gain a random item. No. We're not messing with that. We're sitting pretty, full health, all of our revives, and a gun. So, this might be it. I'm gonna go shoot my dad.
Change of scenery, at least.
Oh, speaking of my dad. I saved my dad last night in Baldur's Gate 3. Not my dad, but the sort of like royal my dad, right? So my dad is a concept. If we can all agree real quick, the concept of my dad, you know it when you see it. And there's a my dad in Baldur's Gate 3, and my dad is Duke Ravengard. If you have not played Baldur's Gate 3, I'm very sorry. There's gonna be a lot of words you're gonna hear that don't make any sense. Also, I'm about to say some Baldur's Gate spoilers, so I'm gonna put my hand up. I'm gonna do the spoiler hand. If you're hearing my voice, I'm about to put my hand up, and as long as my hand is up, I'm gonna say spoilers for Act 3 of Baldur's Gate 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it turns out Alder Ravengard, Duke Alder Ravengard, which is Will's dad, is savable, which I didn't know because I've tried to avoid spoilers. So there's that. In Act 3, you can find I'm going to try to keep the spoilers light, even though I'm doing the spoiler hand. There is a prison that is difficult to reach, where he can be found. And if you pull off a genuinely difficult encounter properly, you can save him. Even if he's supposed to die. Like, if you do the thing that like, you know, you make the pact that he ends up dying, you can still save him. And Mizora gets big mad. I also fucked Mizora. So, that's important. End of spoilers. Hand is down, end of spoilers. Yeah. Highly recommend sleeping with demons. That's all I'm trying to say here. Mizora's always big mad. Mizora's big mad about a lot of things, but tell you what she wasn't big mad about. This dick! Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. That was uncouth. I don't apologize, actually. Ow! Stop hurting me. Anyway, yeah, her sex scene was very strange. It was just like, hey, sin with me. Which, like, I mean, I can think of worse ways to spend a night. Totally cool with 100% valid. Ow. With the stompies, if we could not. Oh my god. Trying to make sure that I'm deflecting the deuce of bullets, but not always working. Haha! Gedoosed.
You've read already for my pup, haven't you, cuz? Wonderful guy. Don't get to spend a lot of time together, though. You know how that is. Well, see ya.
Bye, Hermes. Alright. Move faster, attack faster, or regenerate my bloodstone faster. Attack faster. Hell yeah. Alright. Ooh! Yes. She's the sister of Oedipus? I hear that guy's got a bit of a complex. Ooh.
What's your official business anyway, your royal majesty?
Ooh.
Seems like it's bringing you through Asphodel an awful lot lately.
It's...
Give me stuff. Ambrosia Delight. The next 2 boons are of upgraded rarity. 4 random boons get +1 level, or 3 boons... The next 3 boons you find have upgraded rarity. Let's do that.
That can be arranged.
Wow, that's good.
Stay cool.
Zed says, I just want chat to know my dog pushed my Rowlet plush off the couch to take his spot, then gave me the innocent eyes. Well, what was the Rowlet plush doing in the dog spot? That's what I want to know. Hey, y'all. Stop closing distance. Ugh. This is messy. A bit of a mess got going on here. Guys are so beefy. What is happening? Am I still dealing with the chaos thing? The chaos bonus encounter? I must be. Good God. Okay, but now I've got the thing. I think that was the last one. I think that's the last one. New here, what's World Building Day? World Building Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, it's a very new thing. It is a World Building Day. Sorry, my brain is mush. Yeah, every Wednesday I started doing a thing where we like work together and come up with a world, like a setting to play a game in or something. We are 2 sessions into our current world, which is, in very, very short terms, a dual planar system with dragons and not dragons, and hopping in between the 2 planes, and also hot anime girl transformations. Don't worry about it. Point being, it's a good time, and it's Wednesdays. Okay. I'm rich. Let's go to the store. Is there a prompt for the bot to explain what World Building Wednesday is? Not yet, but that's a good idea. I will add that to my to-dos. A command to explain World Building Wednesdays. But yeah, it is. We work as a community to build settings and worlds. And then I release them under like a Creative Commons license, so anybody can then use that setting and do whatever they want with it. So it's a good time. Not dragons, and dragons are my favorite genders. I mean, it covers everything. There's exactly 2 genders, dragons and not dragons. Robin says, I didn't think that we said that they had to be hot anime girls. I mean, maybe I editorialized the hot in there, but here's the problem. Here's the problem is that you are going to be hard-pressed to find girl that is not hot. Because women are hot. Just sort of inherently. So. Hot is implied. All right. Oh, hey, Dionysus. Ooh, hey, Dionysus. Special inflicts hangover. Take less damage when you're low on health, or call inflicts hangover on all foes around you. Drunken flourish. Bombs that make you drunk. It's my kind of bombs.
That's a relief. That boon got better, huh?
Kind of hard to see because of the lighting right now, but absolutely just out cold. Let's see if I can. He's just out. Oh my goodness. What an animal.
Ready when you are, Barge of Death.
The Barge of Death. Let's fuck you up. You are hot. You are hot. Everyone is hot. It's important to remember that everyone's hot. I want a barge of death. Ooh, that actually went pretty dang well, I think. Methinks. Everything is hot when you add dragons. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that like dragons, I feel like the second that dragons are involved, it has to be hot. No one's ever seen a not hot dragon, and I don't even just mean when they like transform into a human or a humanoid shape. I mean dragons, all right? I feel like I don't need to say hear me out, right? Ooh, calculated risk. Your foes' ranged attack projectiles are slower. Holy damn. Yes?
2 blessings are better than 1.
50% reduction in the movement speed of my enemy's projectiles is a thing that I want in real life. Because then when Flynn throws his toys at me, I'll have a fighting chance. Stop that. Of course, then I get a bunch of melee boys. Oh wow, those are some slow-moving projectiles. Those are some very slow-moving projectiles. At least I can deflect them easily. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Pomegranate.
Easy does it.
Bardish propaganda?
Good enough to eat.
More cast damage, special increases hangover, or attack is stronger with more crit. Let's do the attack damage. All right, let's go fight Lerny. The whole Pantheon is basically a stereotype of West Virginia, but hot as fuck.
Get back in the magma and no one gets hurt.
Get back in the magma. When do I start calling you Lerny? This is reasonable. What's a Hydra to a gun, honestly? What's a Hydra to a gun and bombs that make you drunk? Now that's some Greek mythology if I've ever heard one. Just gonna stand back here and do that, this, press these buttons a little bit. Okay. Okay, come on now. All right, now I can take this a little slower. Just go one at a time. Just kind of be like, whoop. There's these extra slappy zombies, slappy boys over here. Okay. I would just take out the last one. The head. It's cool that you got projectiles, buddy, but like, it's not gonna do much for you. And this is my best run so far on this save, I will say. Looking good. Could go all the way, perhaps? Mayhaps. In fact, I think we now... What's a mob to a crit? What's a crit to a gun? What's a gun to a bomb? What's a bomb to a bony hydra? I love it. Very, very good. Spike collar. I'll do that after this. Anything in here? Life, infernal trove, or more attack damage. Let's do that. 6 encounters. Okay.
Get out of this damn thing.
Don't mind if I do. Took me a minute. Glad it paid off. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good.
Time to pick a fight.
Dev should wear a spiked collar one day. I should get chokers. Is what I should get. Chokers are hot. Let's get a boon. All right, I just missed a lot of gun. I just missed a lot of gun. Yeah, like chokers. Okay, like the what's it? My 3 kryptonites. Like the 3 things that just ruin me. That will make me just like make bad decisions. It's unnaturally dyed hair color. So like purple hair, pink hair, green hair, fishnets, and chokers. I guess I just described like any scene girl or like alt goth girl at a mall, but like still. After you take damage moves around you and deflect. Death Defiance restore more health, replenish a use. Death Defiance makes you impervious for longer, replenish a use. Guess we'll do that. Dev Xmas in July gift to Twitch, a VOD clip show of Dev in dress up. Yes, Dev, admit your weaknesses. We won't use them against you. Oh no, please don't use those weaknesses against me. Oh no, I might have to appreciate attractiveness. Oh no, it's tragic, it's terrible. The tragedy of more people and more fishnets. Truly, this is the future the liberals want.
You're late.
Oh dear. God, I hate Elysium. Jeepers. Jeepers. Woo. Hello, Rannister. Coming in a little late, just letting you know, but I'm not mad. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If I'm ending the stream in a little bit, it's not because you're here. I promise. I'm super glad that you're here. But let's go to the store. I was napping. I applaud. I applaud your nap. I hold that nap dearly in my heart.
I'll say for Charon there, he doesn't talk too much. And since neither do you, I'm letting you have this.
Thank you, Artemis. You would get along with Chaos. Clean kill. Your crits can do more damage. After you crit, it's marked. Or Artemis's aid fires an arrow with a 35% crit chance. What are my boons? Do I have... Your attack is stronger and can crit more. So I probably want After you crit, a foe near it is marked. Yeah. Or do I want your crits can do more? Damage. 28% bonus. Okay, no, I want Hunter's Mark. And then, ooh, even more Artemis. Oh wait, did I make a mistake? Oh gosh. It's time to shoot a Minotaur.
Champion, the king. Let us see if you are fit to face him once again.
You mean face both of you together, which doesn't seem particularly fair.
Life isn't particularly fair, short one.
I just got called short.
I'd have expected you to know as much. But here, have your fair fight.
Okay.
Buddy, calm down. Calm thyself. Calm thyself. Oh no. Stop it! Stop it! Knock it off! Can you stop jumping so much? I'm trying to get you drunk. I just want you to be drunk. Okay. Hello. Hello. Marsha Face. What's up? Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. I'm fighting a bull. And I'm trying to not die, but... Okay, are you giving up? Okay, good. Anyway, welcome. Thank you for the follow.
Well fought, Asterius. Olympus, I accept.
Oh, you were doing terrific. Thank you. Ooh, splitting headache. Hangover affected cure foes are more likely to take critical damage. Your crits deal more damage against armor, or your foes take damage when your is stuck in them is dislodged. All right, so either hangover foes deal more crit or are more likely to take crits. Crits does more damage to armor, or if I remove the knot, they get hurt. I'll do crit damages armor. And moving on.
More trouble.
Oh hey, armor with which to crit. Ow. Stop it. I want to be healed. Oh, I can fish! There's a fish here! I need to fish after this room is over. Get out of here. Don't be... Yeah, okay. Don't do that shit. Come on. Okay, time to go fishing. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. It's time. This whole time I've been telling you that Hades is like a roguelite. It's a battler game. You're trying to fight your way out of hell. I've been lying to you. This game is actually a dating sim with a fishing minigame and a battle your way out of hell minigame. So let's play the fishing minigame.
Let's fish.
No, I'm terrible. Oh no, I'm so bad. Oh gosh. Oh dang. Oh Bingus. I can't believe this happened. I was too early on the fish. I forgot that you're supposed to do I forgot that this is a game with a fishing mini game, which means that you have to sit there and wait while the fish bobber goes 1, 2, 3, and then you do it on 3 or whenever there's a bigger splash after the smaller splashes. Because that's how fishing works in every single video game that's ever been made, and I completely forgot already. So, but now I get a hammer. Ricochet fire. Your attack bounces to an additional foe. Your attack pierces foes and does extra damage to armor. Or your special becomes a rocket that deals 80 base damage. Ricochet fire seems really, really, really good. Especially because I'm shooting faster and it crits more. Yeah. Premature reeling, it happens to everyone. Oofa. Ooh. Is it time? Is it time we finally meet this another character? Hello. It's brooding.
Go on, stranger. Plenty more shades looking to fight with you out there.
We're brooding over here.
I'm just passing through. You seem less warlike than the rest. May I ask your name, sir? I'm Zagreus.
Names are there to be forgotten, stranger. You shouldn't be here. May the fates favor your journey. But just in case they don't, here, why don't you take this?
Kiss of Styx Premium. Restores Death Defiance. Hydrolite Gold. For the next 5 chambers, restore 30% health when you enter a chamber. Cyclops Jerky Select. For the next 10 encounters, your attack damage deals 60... Getting it.
Thanks, sir.
Makes little difference.
The sexy thing is meeting a new sexy character. I think you mean meeting a character. Every character in this game is a 10. Let's get money. Okay, bullets jumping to an extra person is whack. They should just make guns do this in real life. It'd be so much more effective. Imagine all the wars we could win. Can you not rearm? Oh, get out of the way. Okay. Is the stream done soon? I'm ending after this run. Yes. I normally end these streams around 5 p.m. Eastern time. And so that's, yeah. But not just yet. Okay. Why am I still here 1 hour later? Because it's a good stream and because community is great. Let's see what we got. What's next? Okay, boss fight is next. So let's do Boon.
Here's the fee.
Death Defiance makes you impervious longer. Okay, less from traps. When you deflect attacks, it deals more damage. I'm gonna get this one for the prophecy. And for the if I do beat this boss, then that will be come in handy for the next area.
So the fiend returns to challenge us again, Asterius, or rather, to besmirch the honor of this competition.
Besmirch what honor? You're just complaining.
Damn, get your honor besmirched.
Outnumbered.
Silence, you monster! Hear no more such wicked lies, half-truths, or quarter-truths. You, however,
the quarter truth.
Blessed spear, specifically the sound it makes whilst sliding into your exposed midsection. Defend yourself.
I love Theseus so goddamn much. He has the best writing in the game. It is so good. Oh, and I can just like hunters mark them back and forth forever, huh? Okay, come on, Bull. Ow. I am getting sloppy. Oh, ow. Hey, I'm being chased. Hey.
Focus.
Thank you for the focus. I'm working on it. Okay. It's just a matter of like kite the boys a lot and continue not getting hit. But it's okay, because like it's okay, it's okay. I've got all of my Death Defiance still. All I have to do is be careful. Just like simply be thoughtful about my movements and actions. I've played video games before. Oh. Oh, there's a Death Defiance. Okay, okay, okay. All right, don't mind me actually focusing. Okay, can you just fucking die? No! Okay, Minotaur gone. And Theseus is probably going to take off more of my health.
Nice.
Bro. Bro. Oh, God. No, not the Poseidon. Not the Poseidon, though. I can't remember if I used to do Theseus or the Bull first when I originally played this game, in terms of strats. I feel like the Bull is the one to take out first, but maybe it's Theseus. Oh, God. That's unfortunate. Can't believe Poseidon's helping Theseus and not me. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm a little hurt. Okay. Oh. I'm a blackguard.
They say to never
Give me my thing. Thank you. Zagreus. Zagreus. I am poor and out of revives, and it's not great. So we're gonna put on the... Do I have the Skelly one yet? I guess not. I think the Skelly one is the one that gives you an extra revive. How do I not have that one yet? That's easy and free. Guess we're doing Spiked Collar? Spiked Collar.
Go with that one.
All right. We'll see if I'm able to get to Hades, maybe? The labyrinth.
I've reached the surface.
At last, the willful prince has ventured all the way up to the surface of the moon.
We'll see about that.
Let's do this. Let's win.
Should stock up for the road ahead.
Oh, fishing spot. Okay. I'm not gonna fuck it up this time.
Fish.
I got a gup. I got a gup. All right, what are we doing? Money? Money? No. Let's do Athena Boon. I am realizing that this area is going to be very chaotic with the gun. So, here we go. Yo-ho. There's just a big axe just sort of axing in the middle. It seems unnecessary. Sure. I feel like we don't need blades just flying everywhere. Who's that for? Who's it helping? Who benefits? The government, surely. More damage from behind. All right, focus. I am focused. I'm just focused on not dying to traps and having a lot of like random extra spiky things everywhere. Oh no. Oh no. Where's the Healy? Okay. Ow. Where? What is going on? Why are you all so beefy? Why is this such a beefy rat? Okay. Beefy rat. Bye-bye, Ollie. Take care. Your abilities that deflect also make foes exposed. Resist damage, or your call makes you impervious. Let's do that. And do we get a... Nope. No bag.
Hope this can get me out of here.
Zed got 18.
A moment's rest.
Well done. Zeus. Let's get Zeus.
Nothing. Come on.
It's just a lot of rats. Good thing I'm an exterminator.
Long way from
of hell. J Potato got an 11. That's above average. So many rats, almost as bad as New York. I feel like the rats in New York have like a whole ass social structure. I said cure, thank you. Like they've surely got their own like governmental system in like the sewer networks and whatnot. Hey, oh my god. This means we get to Hades for the first time.
Disgusting. Cerberus will love it.
It's time. Thunder Flourish. Your special causes lightning. No. Don't want to swap. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning, or your chain lightning offense bounce more times before expiring.
I feel all tingly.
All right.
So Cerberus, chow time,
Let's
boy.
fight the boy.
Always a pleasure, Charon. All right, boy, I got your favorite treat. But you have to promise to let me pass if I hand it over, okay?
Terrifying Cerberus accepts the fetid sack and scans the darkened hall for where best to consume the stomach-turning contents.
Now.
I owe you one, boy.
Not really, it says. I am going to lose this next fight. I'm telling you that now. But just getting to the surface for the first time unlocks something that is going to help greatly. So.
I did it.
I believe in you. You shouldn't.
Wow. Oh, of course.
I never grew accustomed to the air up here. It gusts senselessly whichever way it pleases. I suppose you must prefer it to the stillness of the air below.
You know, you're right. The air up here seems pretty good so far. But I will reserve judgment till I've had my fill. I have to say, though, Father, the Helm of Darkness suits you. I'm touched you dust it off on my account.
It should not have had to come to this. For all your antics with me yet around the house, I always kept my temper, have I not? Unlike you.
Some HP in a dream, says Coffee Mom.
Well, let's see. You've berated me repeatedly and often. You've lied to me, mustered your wretched forces to kill me over and over, but sure, I'll grant you that you've always kept most of your anger bottled up. All that's about to change, then?
We're gods, boy. Killing one another is our lot. Although I always thought I was above it. I told you that you cannot leave this place. It seems I must enforce my rules myself.
Here we go.
I'm sending you home. Now.
No.
And now for some good-ass music. Oh gosh. That's a much bigger AoE than I remember.
I suppose that you must hate the very sight of me. You'll understand then why I wear the Helm of Darkness.
Oh gosh. I do not remember the mechanics of this fight. Oh gosh, no. Okay, okay. You'll notice that I'm being very quiet. It's because I'm really fucking concentrating. Oh no. Not enough, apparently.
You dare lash out against me like this, boy?
What do you think, Father?
There we go. That's what I was waiting for.
I'll slay you once her shield falls. Darkness.
Oh god. There was no way. But it's all good. I unlocked my favorite thing, or my favorite new thing. There is no escape.
Damn you, Father.
There is no escape. Give fish to the head chef, it says. So, for those who have not played Hades, getting to the surface for the first time unlocks Demeter. Is it Demeter, I think is how it's pronounced? And she is the, like, ice god. So it unlocks a whole new set of boons, like a whole new god to give you boons. That are my favorite set of boons. You can get some absurd combos going. Specifically, her cast generates like the cast boon that she can give you creates a crystal on the ground that is like a sentry, and it just shoots a laser beam, like a frost laser beam, at targets. And you can combine that with a whole bunch of other extra effects and just have like 8 freaking crystals just shooting lasers for you while you're just like running around cleaning up ads, and the lasers are just like tearing bosses apart. It's so good. It's so much fun. And I'm very, very excited to actually have her unlocked, because now I'll be able to get the builds that I like. So that's good. Cool. It's past quitting time. It's past quitting time. So we're going to quit. We're going to give up on our dreams, just like my dad always told me to. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. We've had a pretty good stream. The next stream is going to be this Wednesday evening for our 3rd ever World Building Wednesdays. There's not going to be a guest this time, but probably next week, which is good. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated on all of that. Let's see. Be sure to check out my socials. If you're not already following me on places, do that. I've got my merch store, shop.endeavorance.camp. You can get some merch, and it's good. Check out my Patreon if you want some behind the scenes stuff and early looks at what I'm working on with my TTRPG that I'm building. You can go check that out. And finally, our first sponsor, our first collaboration with another group. It is Many Worlds Tavern. If you are looking for coffee or tea and you want to support some cool people doing awesome stuff in the TTRPG space in general, manyworldstavern.com/dev10, or just go to Many Worlds Tavern and use dev10 when you check out. You'll get 10% off of your purchase. I get a little kickback, and you get coffee or tea, and they get money to do more of that. Commerce. So that's great. Do we want to end with a raid? Let me see if there's somebody on who I would be comfortable raiding. Probably. We can pop into Anita. Let's pop into Anita. Let's go say hi. Let's go say hi to Anita. That sounds good. Go here. Raid. Anita. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. You are being put in the very capable hands of Anita, who I have no idea what she's talking about, but it's probably something interesting because that's what she does. Start raid. Take care. Be well. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. And that's all I got. Bye-bye.